If you are an immigrant to the United States and you're applying to medical school, here are some of my tips for getting the most out of the insights that are unique to your story. First off, we have to come to it with the understanding that it's not hardship that sets you apart. And there's no competition here. It's not about how hard it was, what your family went through, what you went through. Those things don't make the difference because everyone who's immigrated here must have, basically by definition, been through something really challenging. No, what sets you apart is the insight that you're able to communicate on the basis of having reflected on those experiences. And I'll give you some examples from people I've worked with. Some folks had experience living in another country and they have insights into how that healthcare system works or doesn't work, and they're able to talk about the differences between that and the US healthcare system. Other people reflect really meaningfully on aspects of communication and cultural integration. They'll talk about cultural norms and expectations in their family of origin or their culture of origin and how these differ in the United States. Specifically, they might bring it up as in how those things made it difficult to access care or relate to the advice they were given by medical professionals. Then maybe they went on to volunteer or shadow, and they can communicate very clearly about how those insights enabled them to interact with patients differently. They can talk about the type of physicians they want to be and the type of needs that they want to meet because those needs were important to them when they were in the position of the patients that they'll serve. Some folks will talk about the values of their country or family or religion of origin. Values like service and family connection, or the practices of health and wellness that are intrinsic to their culture. Now, when you can talk about those things in a coherent way, you're totally setting yourself apart because there are so many people who go through life without reflecting on what they've been through. And even if they have reflected, it takes a whole nother level of work to be able to share across cultural and experiential divides the insights you derive from your reflection. Communicating about your immigrant experience and story in this way can really set you apart in terms of communication skills and depth and thoughtfulness and cultural humility, cultural responsiveness. And those just might be some of the most valuable things you can demonstrate on your application.